that you do, I should put a hole in you. The things that you do, I should put a hole in you. The things that you say, I wanna fill your mouth with clay. The things that you do, I should put a hole in you. The things that you have done, oh babe, if I was you, I would run. What with the things that you have done, oh babe, if I was you, I would run. Because you always were a man who said a lady should know how to hold a gun. The things that you have done, oh babe, if I was you, I would run.
So here we are, about a month after Mike's made his evaluation at the Speed Lab, and we're about to check in on his progress. But first, let's learn a bit about his team, Ragged Mountain Racing. This is Mark Lorenzoni.
Okay, my name is Mark Lorenzoni, and I'm one of the founders of the Ragged Mountain Racing, and I'm the assistant distance coach, and we co-own the Ragged Mountain Running Shop, my wife and I, since '82.
Ragged Mountain Racing is a post-collegiate running group in Charlottesville, Virginia, RMR for short, and the goal of our group is to try and get everyone to the 2012 Olympic trials. We have people training for distances anywhere from the 800 meters up to the marathon.
We have the funded athletes, and then we have the athletes just below the funded level, and then we've got the community folks. And the community folks are people that could grow into those other two layers, but we see them as being very beneficial to the dynamics of the team. With Mike, it's interesting because he came on as a community. His background, he's got tremendous times in his background. We haven't seen him at his game yet. He was pretty much injured when he got to us, and we've had a few athletes like that. Not bad, but some of it was shoes, but some of it's biomechanical stuff that he just needed someone to do some tweaking with, and giving him the right. That's where I'm not strong. But then having Jay DeSherry with his incredible one of only two in the world treadmills. That's a unique thing. We know that there are only two treadmills like that in the world. I think the U.S. Army has the other one. Certainly it isn't in, and someone might say, well, we've got a cool treadmill at our place too, but we know that this particular treadmill, there are only two of its kind in the world. It's a $1 million treadmill. And there's kind of $1 million guy, he's not being paid $1 million, but there's kind of $1 million guy doing the analysis. And I don't know what value you can put on that.
Well, this is a month after my evaluation, and things have been going well. As far as the exercises, I've been doing them, and I really think they've been helping. As far as actually doing the exercises, they're not coming quite as quickly as I had hoped, but the Achilles is feeling really, really good. No pain in general on most days, so that's good. Yeah, things are going well. I can kind of train now without worrying about it, and fitness is starting to come back.
I'm rooting for him, he's been also a good example to the other athletes of how if you're willing to listen to someone and listen to their advice and practice their advice, practice what they're suggesting, practice their suggestions, he's come back, and I have a feeling, this will greatly benefit that he'll be, really, very competitive this spring when he hits the track end. And I doubt he ever gets injured at the same level again.
Yeah, it's probably gone from about 40 or 50 miles a week to 75 or 80. So we're getting up there, slowly but surely.
And your target mileage is close to 100?
Yeah. In the next couple of weeks, I'd like to get back up there. Yeah, maybe 5 or 6 weeks. Yep.
So Dana's given this workout and says, do X amount of thousands, and he consults with Dana and I, and of course Jay has told him to, ease his way back. So if they're doing 6 by 1,000, he might have done 2 initially, and they'll do 3 and 4, and I think he's almost up to 100% of the workout is my impression.
Yeah, so now I'm physically able to do the entire workouts, which is good. The only thing is, as far as the rest of the distance group, they're training for fall marathon, so they're kind of in the peaking phase. So it's not necessarily advantageous for me to do the entire workouts now that I'm able to anyways. So sometimes we modify them a bit, but yeah, in general I'm back hanging in the workouts, so that's a very good thing.
He's kind of the perfect guy for this because he does want to excel. He's very hungry and determined, but he's also reverent of his elders, so to speak, meaning that the people around him, he gets it, he understands we're trying to help him. Sometimes athletes find coaches, medical people to be almost, they're like distractors. You know, think they don't get it, they don't understand. I'm hungry right now.
The mess that you have made, I should leave you in the shade. What with the mess that you have made, I should leave you in the shade. The things that you said, it's true. I have wished that you were dead. The mess that you have made, I should leave you in the shade. The things that you do, I should put a hole in you, that I can see the daylight, that I can see the daylight through.
The heart of the Speed Lab's method for fixing broken runners is strength and stability. They use the treadmill and infrared setup to see how a runner deviates from his or her ideal form, from a balanced platform for running. Dachari then tailors a rigorous set of exercises for each athlete, designed to teach the body to feel comfortable in its recentered form, so that when running the form comes naturally. These exercises are challenging, as Smeda alluded to earlier. They can take several weeks of practice to feel comfortable doing, but that fits with Dachari's mentality. If the body has learned bad habits over months or years, they won't magically disappear. They need the time to be unlearned.
It was a mile and a half from town. I'll take my race blade and I'll leave Ruben in the shade. Don't start me up, break out of my own. Oh, 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 me, oh Lord, am I? Don't start me up, break out of my own. I am going to start me up, break out of my own. I am going to start me up, break out of my own.
The road to recovery is a long one. The road back to form. That's alright. All in good time.
Did it feel like harder than
Cool.
A hug. Oscar, your camera hog.
What are you thinking? You want to get off the horse? You want to stay on the horse? And get to... Yeah, so the athletes, and I don't think this is unique necessarily, but it isn't just...